Yeah, sure. Thank you, Mark, for having me. So the KSA market has actually matured a lot when it comes to data security. I would say over the last 3 years, there are a lot of regulations that have come into place from the government of KSA. We've got the National Cybersecurity Authority as a regulator. We've got SADAYA now, which is the AI and data protection regulator. And of course, we've always had SAMA, the Saudi Arabian Monetary Agency, as a regulation. You have the Aramco Cybersecurity Framework. There's another framework that has come in from the CITC, which is for the telco sector. So all these regulators today predominantly talk about data protection as one of the key requirements for compliance, not only across the government sector, but they are also targeting private organizations and enterprises today. So this falling into place is helping us because we are a part of data protection when it comes to offering our technology services. And being in the region for the past 7 years as Seclore, we have some good labels that are already using our technology from the government sector, from the private sector. We have a lot of success stories that are already out there which have gone live. So it has helped us create a lot more new opportunities, not only from a good name standpoint, but also from a regulation standpoint. So one of the regulators is actually using our technology internally for themselves, which has, yes, yes. So that is helping us big time in generating more business, and we see this at least for another 3 years. We see huge market potential for data protection per se. And as a product, Seclore has matured over the years. We have a lot of new integration capabilities where we can not only as a security tool start our journey in an organization, but we can grow the security platform across multiple other applications, across the organization. So there's a growth part that we can offer customers today, which customers realize the importance today in the organization. So yeah, so there used to be the data classification tools earlier, which does only tagging of data, and there were the legacy DLP solutions that were there, the data leak prevention, data loss prevention solutions that were there. But and at that time when we started our journey actually as Seclore in the Saudi market, when we used to go and talk to customers about what we do, the feedback we used to get is very nice technology, but do we have to pay for it? The value add was not there at that time because the pain was always there, but it was not something that the customers were willing to budget for and spend for. But today it's not only from a regulatory standpoint, and then COVID has actually helped us in some way because people are working from home. A lot of the data is outside the perimeter of the enterprise. A lot of confidential information is being handled from desktops outside the network. So yes, so I mean confidential data is out of the network basically, right? So that has actually helped us, helped companies realize that this is a pain area that needs to be addressed. So we for example, have a university as one of our customers who took 4 years to decide to buy the technology because it was not only because of the requirement fulfillment that they needed to look at, but there was also a change in management, which usually happens. And we had to restart the journey all over again. But nevertheless, they still went for it because they have a lot of research data, which is very key. And that was something that they were very worried about, falling into the wrong hands. Exactly. And people are accessing that research data remotely today. So the remote access is something that has accelerated the requirement for data protection per se today. And as digital rights management today, we are actually complementing these other two technologies, data classification and data leak prevention, and it is helping us complete the entire data protection circle per se. So it's a very mature offering that customers are realizing today that yes, this has to be looked at not only from a compliance standpoint, but from also a business use case standpoint. Most of our customers are predominantly in the government sector. We do have customers in the telco sector too. I could name Saudi Telecom as one of our oldest customers. STC is one of our oldest customers. They've been using our technology for over 6 years now. And of course, from the government sector, we've got like key confidential, sensitive government entities today who are using our technology for data protection. We've also got other government entities who are currently using data protection not only from a regulatory standpoint, but they always have something like leakage of information happening, and this causes embarrassment once leakage of information happens. So keeping all this in mind, they've decided to go ahead and have all the data, the unstructured data, the documents protected, especially from the internal employees. See, I mean, when it comes to data protection, this is something that is not easy to roll out. It's very easy to deploy, but it's not easy to roll out. So stickiness with the customer after you sell is very important. And we have realized that we need to have resources on the ground to actually be with the customer, through the journey of deployment, and not only deployment, to the journey of usage of the product after we sell it. So we take this very seriously. We have resources from Seclor on the ground today who are actually ensuring that the customer uses our product after they buy it. And we don't leave the customer premises till we are absolutely certain that the customer is getting ROI from investing in a technology like ours. Yeah. So this hands-on approach, yeah. Just deploy and run away. No.
You're very hands-on in terms of
Right.
integration.
Right. And then there are many integration components that we look at, right? There are the SharePoints, there are the custom applications that customers need to integrate with, and we are very flexible when it comes to that. So this gives us a value add, and we see a lot of new requirements coming, especially from in-house application integration.